Hey yo, what's up, brothers and sisters? How you doing, yo? I hope you're all doing great. And one more time, I'm here to continue giving the orientation talk, which I started a couple of weeks ago. And this is done specifically for the newcomers who came to Finland from September 2025. And of course, even if you have been in Finland before that, but you still can't get how things really go in this country, I would say this video is for you. So a couple of weeks ago, I made one video where I discussed very briefly about how you as an international resident can position yourself, especially in relation to job seeking. Yes, and today I would like to discuss a little bit about the role of language, Finnish language particularly. Yes, but before I do that, first things first, I want to give out a shout to Talent Hub for granting me access to this podcasting room, which is at the University of Eastern Finland, Kuopio campus. But also, if you are, you have been looking out for a place to visit as a tourist and you have never visited Tanzania before or East Africa before, I would say make sure you contact Swala Safaris. Swala Safaris, you can see I have the t-shirt here and I've been working with them, and I can tell you for sure that Swala Safari would be the best tour guide company for you to use when visiting to these places. Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda, you want to see the lions, the elephant, the big five, you want to climb mountain Kilimanjaro, you want to go to see the most beautiful beaches in the world, which are located in Zanzibar. Swala Safari can make it happen for you. Yeah, actually you can contact them directly using the contact information that I'll leave in the company text, but also you can just send a direct message to my inbox and I will surely connect you with them. So let's get straight to the point. Like I said before, today I wanted to discuss about the language, the role of Finnish language, because I believe there has been some misconception. So I would start by telling you the three misconceptions as far as I've been able to hear them. Number one, language, Finnish language will give you job. No, that's not true. Finnish language will not give you a job. I'm going to tell you why a little bit later. But number two, I don't need Finnish language for cleaning jobs. Sometimes people would say, in cleaning, I don't need to talk to nobody. It's just me and my tools and equipment. So if I don't need to talk to nobody, I don't need to learn Finnish language. That's not good. But number three, people outside of Finland don't use Finnish language. Finnish language is only spoken in Finland. Why do I need to learn Finnish language if I'm here only for 2 to 3 years? And then after that, I'm going to be heading to Canada. I'm going to heading to US. I'm going to be going to maybe Russia or something like that. Why do I need to learn the Finnish language? This is also some sort of a misconception that maybe you want to, take some time to rethink. And that is why I'm here. So let me tell you what should be the role of Finnish language and how does it contribute. Number one, Finnish language, as much as any other language in the world, the role number one, which is the primary, is connecting to the people, not to the job. You connect to the people. If you are coming from some other country, apart from Finland, imagine this. Imagine meeting a foreigner, he or she is a foreigner, and she happens to be speaking your language. Let's go apart from the conspiracies, because some people with conspiracy theories that will be like, oh, these guys are trying to come to investigate us, something like that. But under normal circumstances, when you find somebody who's a foreigner speaking your language, this is when you can lead up. You become happy. You are like, man, he can speak my language. This is the time when you start to even open up. You can even offer some opportunities that you would have not offered if he had not shown that he can speak your language. That is what I came to learn here. That speaking the language connects you to the people, not the jobs, to the people. And after you have connected to the people, then you have put yourself in a better environment to access the job opportunities. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. After you connect to the people, because now you're connected to the people, you can talk to the people. Some people can easily make that friendship with you to that personal level in the extent where they can easily now recommend you to some position. They don't recommend you because you speak Finnish language, though that is the one which will be stated out loud, like he speaks Finnish language, but they will connect you because now they feel like you are a friend. I told you in Finland, one big thing which contributes to sharing of opportunities is a feeling of trust. Like, do they know you on the personal level that they think you're gonna be able to do the job? Do they trust you enough to think that they can predict your character? Like, we really know this guy, he's a good guy, he's well behaved, he has a positive character. If they can reach that point of saying those things, then they can either recommend you to some place, or they can even give you an opportunity when available, as far as I've been able to understand. But role number 2 of Finnish language is convenience. You as a foreigner who is now learning Finnish language, tell me, how would you feel if somebody tells you, okay, now we want to take you on a trip, but in this trip you're going to be speaking in Finnish language, and you know you are just learning. You only know moi, kiitos, tervetuloa, moi moi, and somebody says we're going to be speaking in Finnish in that tour. So that kind of, the tense feeling you will be having is what most of Finns have when you tell them that we want to speak in English. And most of the time, these Finns are on the position of deciding whether or not to engage with you. And some would rather avoid that engagement with you because of that tense feeling of speaking Finnish language. They can speak some few words if they want to, but that continuous communicating in Finnish gives them that hard feeling, and they would rather avoid you. So it contributes to the convenience. But I will tell you, what is the factor that determines your access to whether job opportunity, whether it's a business opportunity, but any sort of opportunity? The only thing which determines your access to the job opportunity or any other opportunity is your value. When somebody believes you have a value that they really need in their business or whatever, they're gonna give you access to that opportunity. But you will not get it if someone who is responsible for that opportunity believes you have nothing to offer for it. And this is regardless of whether you really have the value or not. But how does that person sitting on the other side feel about you? If they feel you have got nothing to offer, they will not give you that opportunity, whether or not you speak Finnish language, as far as I've been able to understand. But convenience is counted when somebody tries to negotiate. You have to meet on the middle term, on the middle line. And so if language becomes one of the things which creates that tenseness in the ambience, then they would rather choose not to work with you. But number 3, language acts as a catalyst. Again, Finnish language is not a factor for you to get a job or not. I have met some people who have been able to acquire job positions regardless of their Finnish language. They have not been able to speak any language, but they were lucky enough to learn it in their job areas. And of course, most of the people, it's not like they never knew anything. They knew basic, but they were given a chance to into the job industry, and they learned the language in the job industry. I've also met people who knew nothing about Finnish language at all, but because they had demonstrated their talents openly, and an employer saw it obviously that this guy has something which I definitely need in my business, and he will help me so much. They gave them opportunities anyway, despite them not being able to speak Finnish language. Yeah, but it acts as a catalyst. If it happens, you get an opportunity. Say there is an opportunity to, maybe teach some Finnish group, maybe about job seeking or something like that. But it happens, these people who are to be trained, they all speak Finnish language. They can speak English, and you can only speak English. You can speak Finnish. So you getting this opportunity, Finnish language becomes the stumbling block in the middle. Though, again, if you really have that talent, that value, some other ways can be arranged. One way is to get a translator, but getting a translator will be determined by the value that you offer. If your value the value that you offer is too much important, they will get a translator for you. Otherwise, if your value is moderate, there's nothing much that they can lose if they didn't get your service. They will say, then I'm sorry you don't speak Finnish language. See you next time when you are a little bit better. Yeah, so I've already spoken for too long, but I believe this somehow gives you some concept of what I really wanted to communicate with you. So, Finnish language. Many people will tell you if you want to get a job in Finland, learn Finnish language. I would tell you, learning the Finnish language is not a factor that you will get a job. We have so many Finns as well who have not been able to get jobs, and they speak Finnish language. What about you when you learn Finnish language? You think you will get a special privilege, like, okay, you are a foreigner and you speak Finnish language, we're going to give you a job. Though we have Finns who can't get a job and they speak Finnish. You got to take that into thought and you got to make a decision. So learn the Finnish language to connect with the people. Learn the Finnish language to add convenience when interacting with the Finns. But learn Finnish language, taking it into account as a catalyst for the chemical reaction. I don't know if you have done the chemistry. You must have, the ability to understand when I say catalyst. Catalyst is not a factor for a chemical reaction. It only provides that environment to fasten the reaction or to slow down or something like that. So take the language as a catalyst, but find other ways that may contribute to you, in accessing the job opportunities and other opportunities that you may be in need of. So for today, I think that's all I wanted to share with you, and I believe this might be of some benefit to you as you prepare, as you conduct yourself, as you position yourself, while waiting to enter into the street, especially after your graduation. Wish you the wonderful day. Bye-bye.